Hello, Lives channel. Today we will learn about the explosive October revelations that promise to shake Salem to its very foundation. The upcoming weeks bring unprecedented drama as long-buried secrets threaten to surface. Romantic entanglements reach their breaking point, and dangerous schemes unfold with devastating consequences for our beloved characters. E.J. DiMera's desperate love confession. The DiMera patriarch finds himself in an emotionally vulnerable position during the first week of October when E.J. DiMera makes a shocking admission that could change everything. His heartfelt confession to Belle Black reveals the depths of his enduring passion, as he boldly declares that his love for her has never truly faded despite their tumultuous history. This revelation comes at a particularly precarious moment, as E.J.'s world continues to crumble around him following the shooting incident that nearly cost him his life. Belle's reaction proves equally intense, as she firmly rejects any possibility of rekindling their romance, leaving E.J. devastated and potentially dangerous in his desperation. The tension between them reaches a boiling point when Belle makes it crystal clear that their past cannot be resurrected, no matter how deeply E.J. claims to feel. This rejection could push E.J. toward increasingly reckless behavior as he struggles to cope with both his physical recovery and emotional devastation. Chad DiMera's blossoming romance takes center stage. Meanwhile, Chad DiMera finds himself experiencing genuine happiness for the first time in months, as his relationship with Kat Green deepens into something truly meaningful. Their connection transcends mere attraction, evolving into a profound emotional bond that gives Chad hope for a future filled with love and stability. Kat's genuine affection touches something deep within Chad's wounded heart, and their decision to openly acknowledge their relationship to the entire DiMera family represents a significant milestone in their journey together. The couple's romantic moments provide a stark contrast to the chaos surrounding them, as they find solace in each other's arms while Salem erupts in drama and deception. However, Chad's contentment may be short-lived as his parental instincts kick into overdrive regarding his son Thomas, whose recent behavior has become increasingly concerning and mysterious. Thomas DiMera's dangerous secret unfolds. Young Thomas DiMera finds himself thrust into an impossible situation when Rachel Black shares shocking information that could potentially destroy lives and relationships. The weight of this knowledge proves almost unbearable for the impressionable boy, as he grapples with the moral implications of keeping such a devastating secret. Rachel's sleep-talking episodes may inadvertently reveal crucial details about the night E.J. was shot, creating a web of complications that threatens to ensnare both children in its dangerous embrace. Chad's growing concern for his son stems from subtle changes in Thomas's behavior, as the young DiMera struggles with the burden of information far too mature for his years to handle. The father-son dynamic becomes increasingly strained as Thomas attempts to navigate his loyalty to Rachel while protecting his family from potentially explosive revelations that could tear them apart. Sophia Choi's calculated destruction campaign. The manipulative Sophia Choi launches her most devastating attack yet against Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree's adoption dreams, orchestrating a carefully planned scheme designed to destroy their chances of becoming parents. Her calculated interference with the social services investigation represents the culmination of months of resentment and jealousy, as Sophia uses every weapon in her arsenal to ensure the couple's failure. The fabricated evidence she presents, including compromising photographs and false allegations, demonstrates the lengths to which she will go to achieve her vindictive goals. Johnny and Chanel's devastation becomes palpable as their carefully constructed hopes for parenthood crumble before their eyes. The couple's emotional journey takes a heartbreaking turn when they realize that their dreams of adopting Tesoro may be permanently shattered by Sophia's malicious intervention. Chanel's particular anguish cuts deeply, as her maternal instincts and desire for family completion are cruelly thwarted by someone she once trusted. Holly Jonas's life-threatening ordeal. Salem University becomes the scene of a terrifying incident when Holly Jonas faces mortal danger in her dormitory room. The combination of a carelessly placed burning candle and combustible materials creates a perfect storm for disaster, as flames quickly engulf her living space while she sleeps peacefully, unaware of the approaching catastrophe. The harrowing rescue scenario unfolds with heart-stopping intensity as smoke fills the corridors and precious seconds tick away. Tate Black's heroic intervention proves instrumental in saving Holly's life, though his valiant efforts do little to thaw her frozen heart toward him. Despite risking his own safety to ensure her survival, Holly maintains her emotional distance, her resentment over his relationship with Sophia continuing to poison any possibility of reconciliation between them. This life-and-death situation fails to break through the barriers Holly has erected, leaving Tate frustrated and heartbroken despite his heroic actions. J.J. Devereaux confronts his past. The return of J.J. Devereaux to active police duty creates unexpected friction with Theo Carver, as long-simmering tensions finally boil over into open confrontation. Theo's reluctance to embrace JJ's reinstatement stems from deep-seated concerns about his past mistakes and questionable judgment calls that resulted in tragedy years earlier. The conversation between these two men becomes a pivotal moment for both characters, as they must address the elephant in the room that has been poisoning their professional relationship. JJ's determination to prove himself worthy of trust and redemption clashes with Theo's legitimate concerns about public safety and accountability. The emotional weight of past errors continues to haunt JJ, while Theo struggles with his own moral obligations to voice his reservations about working alongside someone whose judgment he questions. Jeremy Horton's shocking return. Stephanie Johnson's world turns upside down when Jeremy Horton unexpectedly appears on her doorstep, bringing with him a flood of complicated emotions and painful memories. The surprise reunion forces Stephanie to confront her past relationship with a man who once held her heart, but also caused her tremendous pain through his manipulative and abusive behavior. Jeremy's sudden reappearance raises immediate questions about his motivations and the potential danger he might represent to Stephanie's current happiness. Alex Kyriakis' protective instincts surge to the forefront when he encounters Jeremy, recognizing the threat this dangerous man poses to the woman he loves. The tension between the two men becomes palpable as Alex positions himself as Stephanie's defender against someone who is already proven capable of causing her tremendous emotional harm. This confrontation promises to test the strength of Stephanie and Alex's relationship while forcing her to make difficult choices about her future. Sarah and Xander's marriage in crisis. The couple's attendance at therapy sessions reveals the deep cracks in their relationship foundation, as unresolved issues and hidden secrets continue to undermine their attempts at reconciliation. Xander's ongoing deception about Philip Kyriakis' attack creates an insurmountable barrier to genuine healing, as the lies he continues to tell Sarah prevent any real progress in their marriage counseling sessions. The weight of his dishonesty grows heavier with each passing day, threatening to explode into devastating consequences for both of them. Sarah's intuitive awareness that something remains hidden between them creates an atmosphere of tension and mistrust that no amount of professional counseling can overcome. Her desperate desire to save their marriage wars with her growing suspicion that Xander continues to deceive her about crucial events that could affect their entire future together. The upcoming episodes promise to deliver unprecedented drama as these interconnected storylines reach their explosive climaxes, with consequences that will reverberate throughout Salem for months to come. The Titan-Demera conflict continues to escalate, ensuring that no character remains untouched by the chaos and devastation that lies ahead. Part 2. The upcoming episode of Days of Our Lives for Monday, September 29, 2025, promises to deliver a mix of mystery, family drama, and emotional revelations that will leave Salem reeling. With the entire town still caught in the chaos of the sudden blackout, hidden truths come to light, unexpected alliances form, and lives hang in the balance. This episode not only highlights the fragile state of beloved Salem matriarch Dr. Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, but also brings young Salemites Thomas Demera and Rachel Black, Alice Halsey, into the center of family turmoil. And while they struggle with their own secrets in the dark, Chad Demera, Billy Flynn, and newcomer Kat, Annalyn McCord, find themselves entangled in complications that are about to catch fire. Marlena faces a frightening medical crisis. The blackout has unsettled everyone in Salem, but for Marlena Evans, it takes a devastating turn. Known for her strength, poise, and ability to weather even the darkest storms, Marlena has survived more crises than most people could ever imagine. But in Monday's episode, the resilient psychiatrist faces yet another terrifying ordeal. As the lights flicker and the town is shrouded in eerie silence, Marlena collapses without warning. Her sudden loss of consciousness raises immediate concerns about her health. Is this simply exhaustion from the stress of the blackout, or is there something more sinister at play? Viewers have long known that Marlena's health can be vulnerable, particularly after past struggles with illness and trauma. This moment will undoubtedly stir deep concern, not only for fans but for those closest to her in Salem. Just when it seems Marlena may be in danger of being alone in her moment of need, Susan Banks, Stacey Hayduk, arrives. The quirky yet big-hearted Susan, with her eccentricities and unique outlook on life, may not always be taken seriously by those around her, but her loyalty is never in question. Seeing Marlena unconscious immediately rattles her, and fans can expect Susan to spring into action, likely combining her quirky panic with genuine love and determination to help. This storyline adds not only suspense but also heart, reminding viewers that in Salem, unlikely heroes often rise in moments of crisis. Rachel and Thomas' cousin showdown in the dark. While Marlena struggles physically, another drama unfolds among Salem's younger generation. For weeks, tension has been brewing between Rachel Black and Thomas DiMera, two cousins who have never quite been on the same page. Rachel, with her fiery personality and knack for stirring trouble, has often clashed with Thomas, who carries the heavy burden of growing up in the DiMera mansion with the legacy of his late mother, Abigail, shadowing his every move. Now, fate traps the two of them together during the blackout. With no distractions, no phones, and no escape, they are forced into a conversation that neither of them anticipated. And this time, Rachel has a bombshell she's ready to drop. According to Spoilers, Rachel may finally reveal to Thomas the growing connection between his father, Chad DiMera, and the enigmatic newcomer, Kat. This isn't just idle gossip. It's news that could shake Thomas to his core. For a boy still navigating the grief of losing his mother, the possibility of his father moving on with someone new is both confusing and painful. Rachel's delivery of this information will likely be sharp and unapologetic, as she tends to favor blunt truths over gentle cushioning. But the emotional fallout for Thomas could be explosive. Will he lash out in anger? Will he feel betrayed by his father? Or will this push him to confront Chad about the truth, forcing the DiMera family into yet another dramatic reckoning? Chad and Kat are not completely in the dark. Meanwhile, in another corner of Salem, Chad and Kat continue to deepen their connection. Though the blackout has plunged much of the town into literal darkness, these two seem to be finding light in one another's company. For Chad, who has struggled with loneliness and grief since Abigail's tragic death, Kat offers something different, an energy that is refreshing, alluring, and dangerous in its own way. Kat herself is a mystery to many in Salem. Her presence sparks questions. Is she truly interested in Chad? Or does she have motives that extend beyond romance? Salem residents are notorious for hiding secrets, and Kat is no exception. As she and Chad spend more time together, their budding relationship edges closer to scandal, especially now that Thomas may be on the verge of learning the truth. The blackout has a way of bringing hidden truths into the open, and Chad may soon find himself cornered between his responsibilities as a father and his personal desire to move forward with his life. What this means for Salem. This episode encapsulates everything that makes Days of Our Lives the beloved soap it is. Heart-stopping medical scares, family drama that cuts to the bone, and romantic entanglements that could change the course of relationships forever. Marlena's health crisis serves as a reminder of how fragile even the strongest figures in Salem can be, and her storyline will keep fans holding their breath for answers. Rachel's revelation to Thomas could fracture the DiMera family once again, reopening wounds that had barely begun to heal. And Chad's connection with Kat may spark a storm of consequences, not only with his children but also with the wider Salem community. As the blackout continues, Salem remains a city in suspense. Secrets don't stay hidden for long, and in the darkness, truths emerge more vividly than ever. Monday's episode is sure to leave viewers on the edge of their seats, eagerly waiting to see what happens next.